Hey everyone, Glecko here back with another video. So this is going to be my review for Wistoria Wand And Sword. I just saw the first season. Let me get something out of the way before I even get started. I'm so glad that a second season has already been announced. I'm so glad about that. Oh, that is awesome. Because I'm sick and tired of these good animes only getting one season. I actually might go on Amazon and see if I can order some of the actual graphic novels to read ahead in the manga, because this show got me hooked. I've been thinking about this since I first started watching it. But anyway, so the story of Wistoria Wand And Sword is about a boy named Will Surfer. He lives in a world where magic is basically everything, and he doesn't have magic. Despite that, he wishes to be a Magia Vander, which is one of the most powerful mages in the kingdom he lives in. This is primarily so he can be with the love of his life, Elfari. I think her name's Elfari Alba. She's a Magia Vander. Her and Will grew up as orphans together, went to Magic Academy, and in her first year, she became a Magia Vander. She was the youngest person to ever become a Magia Vander. She's extremely talented. Now, as you guys can probably tell by now, and as you probably know, because I'm pretty sure you guys probably watched the show, because I just watched episode 12 this morning. But anyway, Will is bullied. I thought Asta from Black Clover had it rough, how people treated him. Man, Will, of the three, magicless in a world, like protagonists who live in a world where magic is everything, Asta, Mash Burn Dead, and then Will Surfer. Man, Will had it the worst. Like, the way these people treated him was absolutely brutal. Like, I'm daydreaming about if I was in Will's position and if I got power, I'd destroy that world. I'm talking, they did my boy dirty. The one saving grace for Will is that he had one lady, a girl, even though he didn't have magic, the girl, Elfari, she was kind to him. But when she left, he actually met another girl by the name of Colette. Colette was very kind to him. And Colette, she actually likes him. So you know how that's going to go. Love triangle thing. He has a teacher. I forgot his name, but it's Sir. Oh, well, and there's a teacher that's nice to him. And Will, and that's Lady Elfari right there. And Will is also friends with the dwarves. In this world, there are humans, there are dwarves, and there are elves. And then there's dungeons, and there's monsters in the dungeons. But the humans, dwarves, and elves are the main race. Elves and humans have magic, but the dwarves don't. So Will kind of bonds with the dwarves because they're hated just like he is, and they're actually discriminated against. And this is getting off topic, but I think I'm really interested to find out about Will's backstory, because I wonder if he's half dwarf or something. But anyway, we also in episode 12 we learn about shoot, what am I trying to say? All right, we learn about another race of people who live in the dungeon, and they're magical. So I'm really excited to see Will's see his backstory. Will gains a new power towards the end of the series when he's on the final fight with the dungeon boss. And I'm honestly excited to see. I can't wait for next season, because I want to know what special power does Will have that's going to make him at the level of a Magia Vander. What's going to be his ace up his sleeve? I hope it's something good. I don't know. Asta had Libe, the devil, the anti-magic devil. Mash is kind of up in the air, but Will, it seemed like his sword is going to be the key. So I'm really excited to see what that is. This is a good anime overall. It's a lot of good moments. He's got like a little rival person by the name of there's this guy named Sion. Sion has flame magic. Initially, when I first met Sion, I thought he was going to be the typical bully who bullies Will. But towards the end of the series, like middle end of the series, we actually learned something about Sion that's very, very cool. And this is spoiler. I know this is late, but spoilers, guys. Spoilers. I always do spoilers, but we actually learned that Sion kind of felt bad for Will and was actually trying to protect him. But Will was so depressed and he missed his friends so much who recently ascended the tower. because the Magia Vander all live in a tower. You have to get a certain amount of magic credits to go into and up the levels of the tower. But we learned that Will, Sion felt disrespected because Will wasn't really paying attention to him. That Will started ignoring him. So Will, it'll be interesting to see. There's this elf there by the name of Wignall. Wignall is kind of like Will, but Wignall actually has magic. But him and Will are oddly similar. They both were in love with two girls when they were younger. The two girls would then eventually become Magia Vander. They were gifted. Wignall and Will weren't. In fact, all of the elves have all ascended the tower, and obviously the Eleanor, who is the Magia Vander, who Wignall's in love with, she's become a Magia Vander. She and the rest of her elves have ascended the tower, but Wignall is still at the academy, so he's kind of a loser in his own right. So it's a lot of good character interactions. It's really good action. This is a really, really good show. Has a lot of mysteries that I really hope season 2 get to. This thing need to go all the way to the end of the manga. Like, we need 3-4 seasons of this. But yeah, Wistoria Wand And Sword, really good. I'm not gonna hold y'all for too much longer. This has been Glecko. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you back next time. Let me just say one last thing. I touched on this earlier in the review. I sincerely hope Will Surfer has an actual cool power, and that he's just not that his ultra overpowered ability isn't like some support type. I don't know. Because like towards the end of the series, at the end of the series, he's not at the level of a Magia Vander, but I wonder what's gonna happen to put him at that level. Oh well. Oh, and spoilers. Earlier this morning, I made another video, and in it, I put the Magia Vander from Wistoria Wand And Sword. In that video, I said that we only know of 4, but actually, in the last episode, or the second to last, one of them, the 5th Magia Vander showed up. He's the Light Mage. So, if you see that, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much that. This is a really good show. This is yeah, I mean, Wistoria Wand And Sword, it gets a pass for me. I'm probably gonna rewatch it and just wait for season 2. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, and one more final thing. Will's not at the level of a Magia Vander, but he is very powerful. There in this world, there's the guy Wignall I told you about. There are 2 other people with him. There's this guy named Julius and a girl named Liana. They're the 3 top students at the academy. Will beat Julius in a one-on-one fight. So Will is powerful right now as he is, using just, physical, like strength and durability and speed and all that. But he's not at the level of a Magia Vander. So that's what I'm... and again, in the final episode, we got a glimpse of what he could do, but we don't know. It was something special, so yeah. But all right, thank y'all for watching. See you later.